applause for Mr. Areta from Club. All right, our next speaker at CØSMOVERSE, I've just known as the llama with sunglasses on Twitter. I just found out who he is in real life right now. Mr. Dimi, he's a full stack dev at Stakefish and a core contributor to JUNO. Dimi, welcome to the CØSMOVERSE stage.
So, hi everybody, I am Dimi. I am a full stack developer at Stakefish, and I am also a core contributor at JUNO. And today we are going to talk about JUNO and how we started, because it's a community. How to change slide? Oh, yeah. Okay. Because it's a community-driven initiative, and how we started. Everything, JUNO started in March 2021, and basically some members of the Cosmos community joined the force together, and that's from a Telegram group, and they started building JUNO and defining every single aspect of it. And the main objective was to build a neutral Cosmos zone where developers can build and deploy CosmWasm smart contracts. And JUNO is also the home of the Interwasm DAO. And right now, it's home of the more than 15 projects that are already building smart contracts. So how our community-driven projects start? Since we don't have, of course, a company that is funding it, there were no token sale, and the entire supply was basically set up on an airdrop. So well, we do have only a small portion of the funds that are managed by a Multisig wallet, and it's for development purpose only. And all the decisions were demanded to the community, and initially through polls on Telegram, and after it through normal on-chain governance. And yeah, these are some examples on how the community basically decided everything, from the name and the airdrop and everything, every single aspect. And yes, in the beginning we had only voluntary contributions. Yeah, JUNO launched October 1st. And we already have 125 validators, IBC enabled, and more than $60 million in different liquidity pools. That it's quite impressive to be a community-driven project. But we don't have smart contracts yet. And the reason why is because at the time of launch, CosmWasm, we were waiting for CosmWasm 1.0. So we decided to launch without smart contracts and do later an upgrade, that is the Moneta upgrade. So yes, as I said, the smart contracts will be enabled only after the Moneta upgrade that is already live on the Uni testnet. And yes, it's scheduled to be live at the end of this year, if everything goes well and if the community will decide that it's okay to upgrade. Yeah, but let's talk maybe about the core important stuff that are the projects that are already building on JUNO. So we already have JUNO Swap, CØSMOVERSE, JUNO Mint, JUNO Multisig, Daw DAO, and Scramble Cache. And to go in deep, JUNO Swap is an AMM that will support both the Cosmos native tokens and also the CosmWasm CW20 tokens. Then we have the JUNO Multisig that basically is not only an interface to manage multisig, but it's a set of smart contracts that allows you to create a multisig address with more functionality than the one that you already have on Cosmos SDK. So for example, you can choose the weight of every single address. So this was both UI and smart contract development. Then there is the Daw DAO that is very interesting. It's a set of smart contracts that allow you to define a DAO in every single aspect of it. And yes, basically, it's tooling for DAO, and it's made by a DAO. That's why Daw DAO. And another interesting one is Scramble Cache, that is basically a porting of Tornado Cache that is on Ethereum. It's a privacy protocol that breaks the link between the deposit and withdrawal. In this way, you can have a new wallet where basically the tokens are new, and there is no way to see who deposited it. So it's brand new wallet. And, let's say maybe you want to send token to someone, and you don't want to let him know how many tokens you had. You can do something like this. And then there is the CØSMOVERSE, that is an NFT marketplace, but I don't have any much to share because yes, this is just the preview, but it's very interesting as well. Yes, and these were only some examples of the projects that are currently building on JUNO. But to incentivize even more, we have basically 3 options. So there is the community pool that has 19 million JUNO inside, and anyone can spin up a governance proposal to ask some funding. And one idea that I have is if you think, I mean, you can also create maybe a smart contract to vest the funds that you are asking to the community pool. So maybe the community pool will be happier to give you the funds. Also, there is JUNO that is still live. The phase 0 is finished, but there are more phases, and will last a few months more. And there is a huge prize pool as well. So I totally recommend to check it out. And also, we are co-sponsoring the hackathon with also Steakfish and their Grantfish nonprofit validator. And the hackathon will start November 11. And if you want to check out, there is the Earth Challenge. It's very interesting as well, and another prize pool. Yeah, let's talk about the Interwazan DAO that I mentioned before. The Interwazan DAO is basically an organization that wants to ensure the success of the CØSMOVERSE ecosystem. And yes, it will own Coinbase, it will fund the community projects, and we'll boost the community growth and organize events. And we are part of the Interwazan DAO, as long with Confio and Terra and other projects. And we are allocating 400,000 JUNO from the JUNO prize as grant to the DAO, so to help the ecosystem grow. Yeah, that was it. Any question?